a centennial story from the Portland Clinic. Loreto, on the Gulf of Mexico in Baja California, a longtime annual escape for Portlanders Sherold and John Barr.
It really was an escape from Portland weather in the winter. So you leave Portland and you're in the sun, warmth, nice people. It's an escape. Yep.
And where every year, Sherold would enjoy her very favorite thing, whale watching. But in February of 2017, their dream world in Baja became the backdrop for a real-life nightmare. Returning from a whale-watching trip, the van they were riding in was rear-ended and rolled over into a ditch. Sherold left hanging from a lap seatbelt.
John reached over and unbuckled my seatbelt, and I said, I just kept saying over and over, I think I broke my pelvis. I think I broke my pelvis. And that's all I could say, and the pain was excruciating.
She had a seatbelt injury, and with that, you lacerate the bowels. So she had a small bowel laceration in 2 areas.
Along with major blood loss and multiple fractures of the pelvis, injuries that John, a retired ER doctor, knew were serious.
They were life-threatening. So we were literally in the middle, in between the desert, with nothing around us except for the wilderness.
Miraculously, a new ambulance being delivered to the nearest hospital happened by the accident scene and picked up Sherold. Ultimately, she would undergo surgery in 2 hospitals in Mexico before being airlifted to Sharp Memorial Hospital in San Diego for 3 more operations, 5 surgeries in 15 days. But Sherold says she found herself at peace through it all, thanks to a voice she says she heard between the 4th and 5th surgeries.
The voice said, you get to choose how you experience this situation. What will you choose? And I immediately knew that I would choose the high road. So I was at peace. I can't explain it except for that. It just felt like I accepted what was happening to me.
Returning to Portland in the care of her primary physician, Dr. Christine Mondragon at the Portland Clinic, Sherold faced a long and difficult recovery, including learning how to walk again.
From the onset, pretty much you could tell that there was going to need to be a lot of healing.
And there would be a 6th surgery. But Dr. Mondragon says that was only part of it.
And the healing is less about what we do as physicians and more about how we support the human being as they go through that healing process.
And in Sherold's case, it meant more than just one doctor.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, it was a combination of a general surgeon, urologist, a really awesome care coordinating super care manager who's a nurse, Sue.
That would be Sue Pilcher, who coordinated appointments and logistics with practitioners across a half-dozen medical disciplines.
Just one day at a time. And Sherold's probably the most resilient patient I've ever had, so that really makes a difference.
First among them to Sherold, Dr. Mondragon.
Oh, she was a lifesaver. I'm so grateful for her because she helped me every step of the way.
Find Sherold Barr these days on regular walks with her dog, grateful for the many people from Baja to Portland who helped with her recovery. You might also find her writing a book she hopes will help others facing serious medical problems, and about the voice she heard. Sherold and Dr. Mondragon may have different ideas about its source, but agree completely on its value.
To me, I feel like that was God. And to me, that felt amazing, actually.
If you believe in that human spirit, which I think is probably that voice, urging you to move forward and to overcome and to take things as a challenge and not as a hurdle, then you can rise above any difficult situation. Isn't the human body just so amazing?
If you believe it can do it, it can do it. At least that's my experience.